Maggots and mice are on the menu in tonight's Food for Thought, and those violations were found at a location known for its compassion for those who have no place to go.
But it's not all bad news tonight. We do have some top performers to tell you about. KCBD News Channel 11's Christy Harton joins us with the breakdown. Christy.
Karen and Abner, those are just two of more than 24 violations. They sound bad, even gross. They were found inside the Lubbock Salvation Army. They took us inside to explain that there's a bigger story behind those violations. The Salvation Army at 1614 Avenue J was cited for 25 violations. We're going to take a look at some of those violations in the priority category. Raw shelled eggs were above ready-to-eat creamer. The chlorine sanitizer was not strong enough. 3 cans were heavily dented. This can cause botulism. Several bags of salsa tomatoes were contaminated with maggots. Hand washing sinks were clogged and unable to drain. The hand washing sink in the food prep area was not operational. There was no soap or paper towels available at the hand sinks. Dead rodents were found in glue traps in the dry storage, and rodent feces was found on multiple food containers in the dry storage. Now, Erica Perry invited us inside to explain the violations. She says most of them were isolated to that dry storage area, which is where they keep most of their donations that come into the facility.
And it's this time of year, which it's a blessing. We rely heavily on the community and their donations to have our kitchen flourish. But however, this is one good example. You know, we've got to do better on our checking the food that comes in.
Erica says since their inspection, they've cleared out a majority of that dry storage and changed the way they treat what comes in.
We don't want to detour the community from donating food because, again, we need it. But on our part, we'll be a little more careful.
She also addressed the mice issue.
We have got our pest control coming out on a regular basis. It's just something that we're battling again in our dry pantry. This is not in our kitchen area.
The report shows that as well. Erica says they've always had great reports, and they will again.
We never have anything to worry about. Our kitchen is exceptionally clean.
The inspector will return in 30 days to ensure proper procedures are being followed. Erica says they'll be ready. Now to this week's good news. Here's a look at our top performers. Now we're tacoing Taqueria at 1021 University Avenue and Miss Ann's Classic Diner at 3218 34th. For a closer look at all those violations and our top performers, head to the Food for Thought section at kcbd.com. Karen and Abner, back to you.
Thank you, Christy.